Have you ever felt overlooked? That feeling when you've given your all, but someone else gets all the praise. It's a feeling that can eat you up inside, and it's a story as old as humanity itself. Today, we're rediving into one of the most ancient and tragic family stories ever told. The tale of two brothers, Cain and Abel. After Adam and Eve left the Garden of Eden, they had two sons. Cain, the firstborn, was a farmer, a man of the earth. His younger brother, Abel, was a shepherd. Both brothers worked hard, and in time, they each brought an offering to God. Cain presented fruits from his harvest, while Abel brought the best parts from the firstborn of his flock. Here's where the story takes a turn. The scripture says God looked with favor on Abel and his offering, but not on Cain's. We're not told exactly why, but the result was devastating. Cain became incredibly angry, his face filled with despair. God saw this and spoke to him directly. "Why are you angry? If you do what is right, you will be accepted. But if not, sin is crouching at your door. It desires you, but you must rule over it." This was a critical moment, a warning, and a choice. God was offering Cain a way out, a chance to master the jealousy and anger brewing inside him. But Cain didn't listen. Instead, he let that darkness consume him. He invited his brother Abel into a field, and there the first murder in human history took place. When God asked Cain, "Where is your brother Abel?" Cain's reply has echoed through the centuries, "Am I my brother's keeper?" It was a defiant, heartless question, but God knew. "Your brother's blood cries out to me from the ground," he said. The consequences were severe. Cain was cursed, forced to become a restless wanderer, unable to farm the land. Even then, when Cain cried out that his punishment was too great, God showed a strange form of mercy, placing a mark on him so that no one would harm him. The story continues with Cain's descendants who build cities and invent instruments and tools, but the shadow of violence lingers. Meanwhile, Adam and Eve have another son, Seth, to replace Abel. And through Seth's line, the story tells us people began to call on the name of the Lord once more. This ancient account is more than just a story. It's a powerful lesson about jealousy, anger, and the choices we make when we feel wronged. It asks us to consider, how do we respond when our offering isn't accepted? Do we let resentment take root, or do we strive to do what is right and master the darkness at our own door? Thanks for joining me on this journey into one of history's most foundational stories. If you found this thought-provoking, please hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next deep dive. See you in the next video.